Bolivia, December 2009. The country holds concurrent presidential and parliamentary elections and a referendum on autonomy for several counties. More than 3.5 million voters cast their vote for the first elections since the adoption by referendum of the new constitution a year earlier. At the invitation of the Bolivian government, the EU has deployed an election observation mission to analyze the process and ensure compliance with international standards. But why the European Union? On the one hand, there's the experience we've accumulated over 15 years of observation on 5 continents and in more than 50 countries. Another important element is independence. We receive no orders or instructions either from the European Commission or the Member States. 100 specially trained observers drawn from across the European Union have been deployed throughout the country. Some will remain only for the ballot itself, but others came well before it and will stay in Bolivia for a long time afterwards. Long-term observation is one of the specific missions of the European Union.
Nuestra labor fundamental es hablar con los diferentes interlocutores.
Our role is to talk to a range of stakeholders, election administration, political parties, the media, in short, all those from whom we'll have the clearest view of the situation to do our work in the best way possible. Everything is scrutinized. Voter registration, respect for minorities and human rights, equal opportunities, access to information, freedom of expression, access for candidates to the media, and so on. On E-Day, E for elections, the short-term observers reinforce the team. No detail will escape their critical eye.
We're looking at, for example, that people are registered to vote, that people are marked on the fingers when they have voted so they can't vote again, that the ballots have not been tampered with, that they have not been marked beforehand, that the opportunity exists to vote in secret, and those sorts of issues.
A sensitive time for any election, the count is particularly closely monitored.
If we
find an error, we have a responsibility to report it. We cannot intervene directly. We must warn experts who refer it to the competent authorities in Bolivia. Then everything happens very quickly. The mission must send clear and unambiguous conclusions to the people. The technical resources are well up to the job. The observers file their reports via mobile internet. Everything is compiled in 24 hours at mission headquarters. Immediately after the election results, a preliminary report can be submitted to the authorities and the national press. As the polls predicted, Evo Morales, the outgoing president, was re-elected with a large majority. The EU mission report concluded that the elections were fair and transparent, although recommendations were made to further improve the democratic process.